Yeah, next slide, please. As a whole, we are called to have a personal relationship with God, to honor God, and make disciples, right? That is also our call. But another is, of course, we will go back to God's original plan, as we have been discussing in the past few Sundays, which is for man. Sino dito man? Oh, man and woman, yes. Not because, hindi ko sinabi na, sino dito man, yung mga woman hindi natataas. Lahat po tayo man, okay? For man, for you, this is God's original plan, to take dominion, be fruitful, multiply, to do kingdom business here on earth. So that's in Genesis 1:26 to 28. So this is God's original plan for the whole of humanity. Does that include the youth? Yes, diba? So, but while this, baka kasi sabihin natin, for humanity as a whole, no? I believe applicable din po ito sa specific callings natin as individuals. Amen? So, while we also have specific callings unique to each of us, God's original plan applies to us. So for you specifically, God is telling you to take dominion over something today in your specific circumstances. Yes? So, ngayon, as we go through this topic, I'll just ask you a question. So, yeah. What is something God is calling you to do right now? So, just something to think about. I'll give you a second. Okay, next. And what do you need to do to follow through that calling? What do you need to do? What do you need to do? So why the second question? So obviously, hindi na po natin makukuha yung sagot ng bawat isa. So that's for you to think about. Obviously, the answer to this question determines how we get to that calling, how we do that calling. But how many of us absolutely and immediately, absolutely my element of being sure, and immediately my element of time, no? How many of us absolutely and immediately know what to do? Kuya Kenny? How many? The specific steps, the resources to tap into. No? So I'm asking that, the specific steps, the resources to tap into. Why am I asking this? Because usually, the first thing that we look into when we are asked these kinds of questions, it's ourselves. Right? Okay, napaisip ka. God is calling me to join the praise and worship team or join a specific ministry in the church. What do you need to do to follow through that calling? I think, tinitignan ko yung sarili ko, no? I'm gonna look at myself. You know what? I'm not really good at singing. Or I'm not really good at playing the guitar. Or maybe you're called to teach. You know what? I really don't know anything about the Bible. I don't know how to play with kids. I don't know how to talk with kids. Diba ganun po usually. And that's normal. And I'm gonna give you 2 examples of people from the Bible who reacted that way. Next slide, please. So I give you Moses and Gideon. So Moses was called to free the Israelites from captivity from Egypt. Gideon naman, also to free to free the people from oppression from the Midianites. Pero anong sabi ni Moses nung sinabihan siya ni Lord? Sabi niya, "Oh Lord, I'm not very good with words. I never have been. And I'm not now, even though you have spoken to me. I get tongue-tied and my words get tangled." That's what Moses said. Sabi naman ni Gideon nung sinabihan siya, "Go and free those people." Sabi niya, "Lord, how can I rescue Israel? My clan is the weakest in the whole tribe of Manasseh, and I am the least in my entire family." So you see that? Hindi lang po tayo yun, no? It's also the people in the Bible before. And actually, marami pa tayong examples. But the truth is, sometimes we have the tendency to look at ourselves, to make ourselves the reference point of God's calling. Get that? But how did the Lord respond? Basically, He doesn't care. Sabi, hindi naman na, wala akong pake. Wala, diba? Pero ito sabi niya, then the Lord asked Moses, "Who makes a person's mouth? Who decides whether people speak or do not speak, hear or do not hear?" see or do not see? Is it not I, the Lord? Now go. I will be with you as you speak, and I will instruct you in what to say. Wow. And ano naman yung sabi ni Lord kay Gideon? Sabi niya, the Lord said to him, I will be with you, and you will destroy the Midianites as if you were fighting